Well, good morning, everybody. Here we're reading through Numbers 14, 15, and Psalm 90. And once again, we find God angry at Israel because Israel, once again, is rejecting God. Just like back on the mountain with the golden calves. Here, God wants to destroy them because uh, because even though they made a mess of it, they're blaming God, and there's no trust there. They've decided not to trust God, and they want to elect leaders to take them back to Egypt. And God says, enough of them. I'm going to wipe them out and start all over again with you, Moses, just like back with the golden calf. And Moses, once again, intercedes. But he's not really interceding because of Israel. He's not interceding because he loves Israel. He's not interceding because this is the best thing for Israel. He's interceding actually for his friend Yahweh. He's interceding because he doesn't want anybody to think bad of Yahweh. Just as he interceded back with the golden calf, he's doing the same thing now. The Egyptians know that you rescued these people by your power, and you're bringing them out here, and they're going to say that you were incapable of handling them, and you brought them out to kill them, and it'd just be a bad reputation for Yahweh. So Moses is interceding um, for the protection of his friend, for his reputation, and I, it speaks to the relationship that Moses had with Yahweh, and speaks a lot to the character of Moses. But could it really truly be that Yahweh wanted to destroy Israel and start all over again? Or is there something else that he's doing here? Is there something here that he's revealing Moses' heart to Moses? In both of these cases, they're on the brink of a major endeavor. Back with the golden calf, Moses was going to have to continue in his leadership role during a very difficult time of taking them through the deserts, of facing enemies and bringing them to the promised land. And he was supposed to bring them into the promised land. So this is a huge endeavor, and it's going to be filled with lots of difficulties. And this had to be Moses's choice. Although God has chosen him, it still needs to be Moses' choice. It's much easier to go through something by your own choosing than if somebody has forced you to go through it. And so this is a clear thing where God says, I'm not going any further with them. I'm going to wipe them out. And Moses says no. And it's clear that this is Moses' choice to continue being the leader of these stiff-necked people. So in the second example, we have Moses about to have to lead them for 40 years in the desert. These are difficult people. 40 years. That would be feel like a jail sentence. 40 years he would have to lead them. I mean, the trip from that golden calf moment to the promised land was not long. It was not 40 years. And now he's going to have to put up with these people for 40 years until they all die. Yeah, and this is like a death sentence for these people, that they are now desert dwellers until the day they die. And is it any wonder that they wanted to elect? No, not really liking that idea. Do we have any other leaders? Yeah. So again, it has to be Moses' choice, and this is where the Lord is revealing to Moses that this is Moses' choice to continue to be the representative of Yahweh for these very difficult people. And when we look at it, when we look at the unfaithfulness and the complaints of Israel, when we look at our own lives, yeah, And how many times have we been brought to the place where we have choices? And what did we choose? Did we choose the more difficult way, or did we choose the easy way? Because wouldn't it have been easier for Moses just to be responsible for himself and for his family, and that he would be the new Abraham, and just responsible for this little group than the big nation that he had to lead? Hmm. And sometimes when our hearts are tested, do we fail that test because uh, we want to find the shortcuts. We want to find the shortcuts. And James chapter 1 talks about that. Don't look for the shortcuts. Stay in it. Go all the way. Go all the way with this thing because it's producing something. And in the Western world, in our age of comfort and personal comfort and an easy life, can we even grasp this? Can we even come close to understanding this? Those are just some questions there to ponder as we consider what it is that Yahweh, what our Father requires of His people from time to time. You guys be blessed, be encouraged, be encouraged after that, right? Because He is with us, and we can do all things through Him who gives us strength. So that's our encouragement. He is with us. And if that's not encouraging enough for you, then I suggest you get back on your knees and spend some time with Him. Yeah. God bless.